WIFTV PM.
Maze Jackson.
If you could make up a social media holiday, what would it be?
Randy said National Don't Let No One Put You Down Day.
No one. What you gonna do? So when they say something crazy, you slap them?
He like me said. Remy said a Jukathon Day.
Man, we about 60 years old. I be done had a heart
You
attack.
gotta get your heart rate up.
Okay, that not that far.
All right, Mario said my favorite one. My friends and I do what we call National Call Off from Work Day.
As a business, business owner, I don't.
You don't like that, yeah.
I don't like that one.
Because I'm the boss of this family.
We got Marcus Garvey Day from Remy too.
Oh, Marcus Garvey Day. All right, what will we do on Marcus Garvey Day?
Call off from work.
I'm going to need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow. That would be great. Okay?
Yeah, right.
Every black holiday has something to do with calling off from work.
You're cool. I'm out.
How about National Join a Positive Black Organization Day? Because I don't want to be recruited. I don't want to be recruited and the brothers be like, thank you. Thank you. How about National Tell White People the Truth Day? Tell them how you really feel.
You can't handle the truth.
Why don't we call that National Black People Get Locked Up Day?
I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life.
Hello.
The most dangerous show in the morning.
You see him, my best friend. He hold me down like ankles fighting the waves. Apply to my crime, yeah, I do time. Till I'm with you, I be counting the days. Yeah, ooh, been through so many things, but we always get through. Yeah, ooh, it ain't always perfect, but it's worth it. This is deeper than the surface. If I said I didn't love you, you and I know I'd be frontin'. Wiped all my scars away like it was nothing. Took the parts of me I tried to hide to make them something, like it was nothing. Ooh, some magic, baby. Ooh, you know you drive me crazy. Ooh, you give me peace of mind. Ooh, let me tell you why you make it easy. Say, to take it easy. Say, feel so easy. Say, easy to love. Take it easy, say, feel so easy, say, easy to love. I never thought that I would give it to you, but now I don't think it's the time, I won't do it. I think it's cause the way you talk to me, know how to say it without making me feel little. You're gracious even when you pop off on me. When you get done, I got a little something to drop off on you. Because you earned it with the time you took to put it that way. You got me liking to get put in my place. If I said I didn't love you, you and I know I'd be frontin'. Wiped all my scars away like it was nothing. Took the parts of me I tried to hide to make them something, like it was nothing. Ooh, some magic, baby. Ooh, you know you drive me crazy. Ooh, you give me peace of mind. Ooh, let me tell you why you make it easy. Say, to take it easy. Say, feel so easy. Say, easy to love. Easy to love. You make it easy. Say, to take it easy. Say, feel so easy. Say, easy to love. You make it easy. You make it easy.
This might be a small thing, kind of revolving around a situation that don't happen often. I mean, it's involving something that's scalding. Hot the topic is, it needs some resolving. It's kind of puzzling, took time solving. But after I thought about it, sent her to Walgreens to pick up a few things to stop me from stalling. Otherwise, I'ma be blunt and she gon' be bawling. And I don't need that, or her brother calling. Talking them fight words, now we gon' be brawling. I'm more of a stand-up, I don't be falling. For that okie doke, it's better dissolving. Call me a nice guy, yeah, I like nice things. It's best to stay away from chicks that's trifling. I'm not a rival, so I don't be rivaling. But end up in this scene, I won't be wifing, you know?
Avoid a quick fail, take heed to this wise tale.
If you feel me like Brill, take heed to this wise tale.
Whether male or female, take heed to this wise tale.
Outside or in jail, take heed to this wise tale.
She got a secret, don't know where she keep it, don't know why she hide it, guess it's convenient. She like a zebra, two things at one time. It ain't black and white when you lived it a lifetime. She got a story, might be a fable, no categories. She don't like labels, she like a loner. Maybe she's selfish, something is fishy, but she don't like shellfish. She say that her phone broke and she need a new phone. She got a night job, now she got two phones, one for the pubic, one for the public. I Freudian slip, y'all, I think that you dug it. She got a curfew, she live in the group home, but she in Miami, getting her look on. She can't be truthful, not what she built for. Mouth might be useful, but nothing to kill for, you know?
Avoid a quick fail, take heed to this wise tale.
If you feel me like Braille, take heed to this wise tale.
Whether male or female, take heed to this wise tale.
Outside or in jail, take heed to this wise tale.
You were there for me to love and care for me when skies were gray. Whenever I was down, you were always there to comfort me. And no one else could be what you have been to me. You'll always be, you will always be the girl in my life for all.
WIFT PM.
Uh-oh, what's in it for the black people?
You are listening to the most dangerous show. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Maze Jackson. Maze Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For Ruthie Moore, for Ty Stroger, I am the host of the Maze Jackson Show, asking every single day, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Maze said, Mayor Lightfoot, man, we ain't accepting that. We ain't accepting that. Let's go. Yeah.
Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more... Rahm Emanuel's another case, he was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover-up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you could put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gonna sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System to milk is so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System to milk is so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. Too many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA get spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Lenders give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And up the sealed carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this is a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System to milk is so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System to milk is so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks.
Chicago. Wake up, world. This is the Maze Jackson Show on a Wednesday. Riis, this might as well be Thursday. On a week 304 Wednesday. They got it popping off, y'all. It's Wednesday, which really is Thursday because we off Friday. So we playing like this Thursday. So this week 304 Wednesday is really like Thirsty Thursday. Just in case you're confused, this is the Maze Jackson Show. And I'm your man, Maze Jackson, in the building. Riis, I'm here today. And I'm feeling like, but you know how you say he woke me up this morning? He woke me up this morning. Alarm did. It was like, hey! I was like, wait, ain't it Christmas? It was like, Christmas just ain't Christmas without the ones you love to do. Man, do y'all listen to like the jingle bell? Like, do y'all listen to the Christmas station? Like, do you get into the Christmas spirit? Like, do you get in? Cause for real, this year the Christmas just feel like it snuck up on me. Like I really don't feel like. Yesterday I did a little Christmas shopping, and I have realized that it's just not the same, Riis. And Amazon. I'm offended that Amazon is like, I'm sorry, it won't be here by Christmas. What do you mean? If I push the button, I want to be able to push the button and it magically appears tomorrow. What the hell is wrong with Amazon for not making I feel traumatized, Riis. I'm traumatized that when I go to Amazon as a Prime member, they tell me you will not get this until after Christmas. I feel away. That just tells you how far advanced we've come and how spoiled we come. I remember when Amazon was a book company. I don't even know Amazon sell books no more, do they? Like, does anybody use Amazon for a book, really? Like, you do, but you don't. You know, it's like an Amazon bestseller. Yeah, but did you get that new? I'm mad that I discovered Amazon, too. I really am. I feel like I held out. The damn COVID, though. The dang on COVID had you just pushing the button all the time because you just needed some hope. And there's nothing like a brown package on your front porch when you come home to be hope. To reinstill some hope. So anyway, man, it is the Christmas season. It's the Christmas time of year. So I'm just trying to get it all together. This Wednesday, December 21st. It is week 304 Wednesday. I'm your man, Maze Jackson. Got my man, DJ Riis the Ruler on the ones and twos. Riis, almost time for you to go back to double work. Double work. Because you got to go and do the both fields tomorrow because it's Thursday. Now, let me ask, Riis, before you even tell me, did y'all take my suggestion and do y'all some turkeys? I'm telling you, man, you should have threw you some turkeys. You should have threw you like 20 turkeys on that bad boy and just had them bad boys. Like, we only doing 20 a day. Cook them bad boys overnight. Take them off. Be like, you can pick your joint up now, put it in, as you wrap it up, take your own head. Stuff that bad boy with a little butter concoction underneath the skin. Throw it on the, man, Riis. That's okay, though. It's okay. Anyway, y'all, it's my man, DJ Riis the Ruler on the ones and twos. DJ Riis the Ruler, how you feeling today?
That's about the best. You already know the rest, man. Yeah, it'll be double duty tomorrow. But we close on the day and the eve. So I'll be
what?
Yeah.
I need to talk to Seth. Seth, let me call you up, man. Let me tell you, do not let these people mess up your money. They'll have you at home. They'll have you, you better do like Wally now.
Everybody want to be there on Christmas.
Shoot! Man, please. I was just trying. You see, I'm trying to figure out who I can connive in the cooking. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to try and figure out. I'm gonna need y'all to help me pick a restaurant for dinner. I need y'all to help me find who is gonna have, cause I need some desserts. I need Tennille to make me some butter pecan cookies. I need my mom to make me. My mom done found these little pies, and I don't really want them. I want the big ones. She make the little ones, and they like, it's too easy to eat a whole one, right? So I want a slice. But anyway, look, y'all. Riis, so y'all not wait, you mean to tell me if I want me some rib tips in the fancy white people plastic, you know, if I want to take me some bougie rib tips that taste really like they're from the hood style, but bourgeois packaged, I can't give me no Bowfields this weekend?
No, you can not this weekend nor next. But you can
how y'all gonna be closed on New Year's? Everybody needs rib tips on New Year's, man. Riis, y'all tripping now. Now you tripping, dog. Now I give you Christmas, but how you gonna be closed? Dog, you know how many New Year's parties it is when people just need to be like.
We got a couple of cater orders, but that's about it. And we have the ugly sweater party tomorrow. I just found out. So I don't know how the weather gonna be.
Look, they probably gonna have it at Seth's house. See, now you want to tell me.
Look,
it's gonna be. They gonna have a party. They gonna be like, then I'm gonna come and go order me some food, and they gonna be like, man, you know, oh, you went to the one at Bowfields. You should have been at the one at the crib. All right. So, hey, man, it's my man DJ Riis the Real on the ones and twos. I'm your host, Mace Jackson. I feel good on this Wednesday. Cause I know we closing it out. Plus, we got to get Blizzard ready, Riis. So I'm trying to get everything done.
Yeah, I'm going shopping today. I made up my mind. I probably won't move nowhere.
Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, once I make it home Friday night, I probably won't move nowhere. Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, probably won't go nowhere.
Oh, you cook. Let me ask you, cook your own stuff on the side at home at Bowfields so you can have it ready for the crib. Or your lady cooking? Who doing the work? See, that's why I got to figure out this dinner thing, man. Like I don't want, like, man, for Thanksgiving, I had a red snapper for Thanksgiving.
No, we said it's gonna be cold, so we ain't going nowhere. We going shopping. We chose pot roast. And they asked for some grilled chicken. I told them even though it's -1. So
hey, yeah, you know, I take a little pride in my ability to barbecue in sub-zero weather. You know, I just go out on the balcony. Yeah. And I got the grill ready to go. Let me tell you, the best grill to have, like, you talking about cold grill with a charcoal?
Yeah.
Oh no, I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. But I will. Now let me tell you, I will hit the back porch with the Weber Q without even a second thought. I got an egg on the ceiling, but on the roof, but I don't even go up there, man. I think that egg is like, what you buy me for? I was like, 'cause everybody had one. But anyway, yeah, Riis, I'm lasagna. Are we gonna make it? Is it gonna be lobster lasagna, or will it be the lasagna? Tennille's making lasagna now. If you make lasagna, I need you to make it with some more annoying beef hot links, please. Thank you. More annoying. You know, Twister turning the Moo and Oink into a dispensary, right? Out west.
My man.
Now he got to get a license though. The mayor gave him the money without the license. She just out here giving away. Let me stop. I said I was going. The mayor wrote a Christmas letter in the Tribune. I'm gonna read that a little bit later on today, Riis. She said she gave every Chicago Christmas wishes. They said, we giving you 400 words. Riis, you think if I could get the mayor if I said I won't even be in the studio, you could just sit in a chair and you could talk to the What's in It for the Black People audience by yourself directly and just talk to the den, and you just got to answer the questions in the den live on the camera, and I don't even got to ask nothing and just let them do it. You think she'd do it?
Not at all.
Like what? Like imagine if we had the questions in the. What if we had like Salim come in and be like, "Okay, Mayor, live from the den. The questions are," and he got a big telemonitor right here, and it's like where it just got the comments on a big screen. You would just read the questions. And, you know, he could read it in his official Salim voice. You don't think she would do that?
Nah, it's too much. It's too risky. Yeah, control your own media.
She gonna talk to Marianne Ahern. Riis.
She control all that media.
Oh, Riis. So we ain't gonna never get to talk to the mayor? You think she gonna ever come? How desperate you think the mayor gotta be? How desperate you think the mayor gotta come and sit in on the Mace Jackson show?
Very. She gotta feel like she hopeless. Then somebody
Save
gotta
this
tell
clip.
her.
Somebody mark this day, because when she come in here, look, I'm telling you, Reese. I will tell you. Look. This is how it goes. Let me tell you how it goes. This is how it goes. All right. So the pressure starts to rise, right? She's not gonna have like a Negro moment. So it's not gonna be the one like when it's the governors. So like when I've had two governors when they're in trouble come. Then I had this time 4 years ago. Tony Preckwinkle had done everything in the whole entire world to try and screw over me and over one of my significant other. And then in the polls, she started polling in the first one, in the primary. She was like, man, I'm not talking to him. I don't have to. Now, Riis, mind you, I got the biggest morning show audience in the city of Chicago. And it's like, so I want to tell you how it got broken, but somebody was like, look, man, you got to, first one of the superpowers was like, look, I need you to talk to her. I was like, look, superpower, every time y'all got one of these white people in trouble, they done dissed me their whole entire life, and now you want me to come talk to them and put them on. No, Mr. Superpower. Then the dad of a superpower called me up and was like, look, man, could you please, can I just... And so we went to this meeting. See, Riis, I can't trust these people, man, because I'm telling you, they always... I'm telling you, Riis. Mark my words. And I always be a sucker for it, because I be like, you know how it's easy to not like somebody that you've never talked to, and then you talk to them and you be like, they are people, but then they turn back. Y'all remember when we used to have the President Preckwinkle used to come on once a month. She used to be mad. But she tried to keep her word just a little. If you win or lose. Oh, Riis. Y'all, it's going to be funny. Y'all, we going to have to get Riis a camera on that day. Like, we're going to have to put his camera on the day she come in. And we got to put a camera in the living room when Riis be getting the TV and stuff ready. When they be sitting out there reading the comments prior to, and y'all be tearing it up like, bring them in here. They be sitting... Have you ever watched the show when somebody, Riis, is looking at the comments, like, and they just lose it? Like, they be like... I be like, don't even look no more. Just stop look. They be shook. They be like, wait a minute. Did they say? Because then it'd be like, your mama. Don't let Freylana get snapping. Or don't let Tiger with the all caps going. Then people go crazy. All right, y'all. It's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man, DJ Riis the Ruler. Riis, let's get the soul plane up to 60,000 feet. We are up and away. Shout out to everybody who is tuned in today. Real quick, are you winter storm ready? Riis, are you winter storm ready yet?
Not yet. Almost. Not yet.
So what you like? I'm winter storm meat ready. I'm not winter storm sides and dessert ready, and I'm not winter storm Christmas shopping ready. Right? Like I feel like I got a mad dash to get a whole bunch of stuff done today, and then I'm gonna try and close out strong tomorrow right after the show, and be like, and then Riis, I'm trying to be in Friday. So I might need some aid and assist on somebody helping me figure out some good binge watching shows. I'm gonna try and be in Saturday. Although I figure Saturday, that's when everything gonna calm down, because it's supposed to start Thursday night, right? and then it's supposed to go through Friday, and then Saturday is supposed to knock off. Now, do you think the mayor is going to be ready, Riis? I feel like this is the big,
She got it.
I think they showing helicopters with the people sleeping in their trucks. Like, why they sleeping in their trucks on Monday night, man? You ain't that ready. We burning up overtime, but I think so. Riis, this is gonna be the big test. This is like one of those things where the mayor this shit could be an easy touchdown, or she could fumble it on the one. You think the city worker's gonna make her fumble it on the one?
No, she got. I think that she gonna make sure that everything good. You might see the plows out earlier.
You might see her driving the truck. Okay. All right. So
that's a good commercial for her.
She using city property to be making a TV commercial? No, I'm sorry, you cannot. Now you see old punk. Don't get me started. Can't do that. Riis, we're gonna read the mayor's Christmas letter to Chicago a little bit later. Let me ask you a question. Are you still, Riis, you still into the crypto thing?
Yeah, I got a couple of crypto stocks still holding on to.
You still holding on to them even after the... So can I ask a question? And this is the thing I don't understand. And this is probably why me and the millennial world don't get... So this is what you're telling me cryptocurrency is. Cryptocurrency is you taking a computer, plugging it into someone else's electricity, burning up a whole bunch of electricity to create these electronic coins that have no actual monetary value, except for the fact that you say it does. And then one guy gets all these people to put all their money in, it evaporates electronically. If you lose your password, you can lose $200 million. And all of this is imaginary money that you made from a computer that is mining someone else's electricity and running their power bill up every day. Is that what a crypto coin is?
I mean, yes and no, but pretty much no. But yeah, I can.
That seems very millennial answer of you. Yes and no, but pretty much no, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is a clip, right? This right here is a clip because I want you. So Riis, so I'm trying to understand the crypto coin because they say that people have a computer. I've had people try to explain it to me multiple times. It's where you plug computers in and they mine not gold, they mine digital.
Yeah, you can mine it. You can get paid for mining it.
Really, and what that is like taking a cord and running it to your neighbor's power and taking it.
You gotta run it to your neighbor's power.
Well, you're not gonna create your own bill because it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars, right?
No, you just need a certain type of computer and stuff like that. So, you know, it just take a lot of time and resources, but it's worth it though. It's worth it. It's gonna be real good in like the next 100 years. We probably won't see all the benefits of it, but yeah, our money is gonna definitely go digital real soon. So that's what it's at.
But there has to be real money with it. You can't just make it out of air, out of electricity. It's like you have to have some sort of backing to it.
I'm sure they'll figure it out. Watch. I mean, I like stocks. You know, like it went crazy during the pandemic.
Did you chip out, or did you stay in, or did you take your money out?
I did a little bit of both. After I tripled it, I took it out and then left what I put in it. You know, gas really been making a lot of money right now.
Okay. All right. Well, they say that the DNC is pulling aside almost $815,000 because Sam Bankman-Fried and the FTX cryptocurrency. You know, I think I reported on the cryptocurrency guy that opened up here, because remember FTX was started by the black dude, and then the other guy is the one who took the money and went and bought all the... well, I can't even get into this, but that's going to be a kind of a crazy story we need to keep our eye on. Look, it's the Maze Jackson Show. Let's take a quick break, and then when we come back, I'll finish a couple headlines. Actually, I think I'll just finish the one headline I got. I just want to give a shout-out to the Chicago Bears. Cody Whitehair and Jalen Johnson were out at Advocate Oak Lawn, and they added us to the press release, so I just told them I wanted to make sure that we let them know that the Bears is out in the community. And specifically, though, we got to start catching up to them when they come to the black community. Look, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man, DJ Riis, the ruler. When we come back, we only got a little few days left in the year, so I want to get some nominations going for some things, because I be seeing all these other people having awards for the year, but I think we need to come up with our own. So let's talk about it a little bit later. It's the Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back after these messages. We'll be right
the
back.
Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back after this break.
Disney on Ice presents Frozen and Encanto in one exciting family experience. Sing along with Anna and Elsa in wintry Arendelle. And celebrate the power of love. Y Familia with Mirabel and Bruno in the show everyone will be talking about. Live in your hometown. Playing Chicagoland from January 19th through February 5th. Free parking with ticket purchase. Visit DisneyOnIce.com today.
And now, traffic and weather.
Yo, who said devotion had to be sad? Yo, check this out. The Lord is my shepherd, I want. He's making me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. God's gonna turn it around.
Come all the way with me.
Good morning. What's in it for the Black People Media family? The time is now 6:39 a.m. I'm Riis the ruler with your Chicagoland area traffic and weather report. As we head over to the Kennedy, over to the Loop will be 24 minutes outbound, will be 19 on the Eatons, 28 minutes in both directions. Eisenhower, Thorndale to the Loop, 30 minutes. Back out to Thorndale will be 25. On the Stevenson from I-355 to the Dan Ryan will be 38 minutes. Outbound will be 30. Or the Bishop Ford from I-80 to the Dan Ryan, 42 minutes, 32 minutes to I-80. The Dan Ryan is 17 minutes to the Loop, 12 minutes to 95th. On DuSable Drive, South 55th to Jackson will be 7 minutes. Jackson to 55th will be 9. On the north side, from Randolph to Bryn Mawr and Bryn Mawr to Randolph will be 8 minutes. Today's weather, it is currently 19 and cloudy. Today will be a high of 33 with a low of 16. I'm Riis the ruler. Happy Wednesday. It's the Maze Jackson Show.
To the grave, from the grave. God's gonna turn around. Glory to Gethsemane, Gethsemane, God, oh, God, to the grave, from the grave, back to glory. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. God's gonna turn around. Come all the way with me. Don't leave me now. Come all the way with me.
Listening to the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man DJ Riis the Rule on the ones and twos. And y'all know how we do after 6:30. At 6:30, we say what's up to everybody from WBGX 1570 AM. That's right, WBGX 1570 AM. You can catch us every day 6:30 to 8 AM on WBGX 1570. Or you can get us on the TuneIn app, where Sister Zakia be like, Maze, you know, I had to come up off of my TuneIn app because I had to get into the conversation, where John Austin tells us every morning, thank you from your radio listeners. Look, where all the people who go to Bowfields come from, right? Because they be like, they come from church. WBGX. You know what, Riis? I was just thinking about how many people probably get a shake up on the wake up on the morning show. Because, you know, right after we get off, they be like, Lord, Lord, Lord. They probably got to sprinkle the station down and everything once we leave up out of there. However, I must tell you that I am grateful for the WBGX 1570 audience. And can I tell you another thing that I love is embarrassing sometimes, but I really do love it. It's like when I go to the place and they be like, where I know you from? I know you. And then I'll be like, the Maze Jack, I knew it was you. Why you over there trying to hide? I was like, ma'am, I'm not trying to hide. I listen to your show. Don't tell nobody. No, they be like, I listen. Keep doing what you do, brother. I love when it's the bus drivers. Shout out to all the CTA drivers. Shout out to the Chicago police. Shout out to all the city workers who be like, Maze, you know we be listening to you. And you be right on. I'll be like, man, I'm not trying to hurt nobody. Shout out to all the people who don't have a voice, who believe that the Maze Jackson show is part of their ability to be free. Thank y'all. Happy birthdays. Shout out to Gino Giantoli, Calvin Sims, Patricia Hartford, Rita Renee Armstrong, Alicia Bennett, Jessica Valentine, Aisha McDonald, Rashawn Lowe, that is the big money man, Nick Booker, that's Bun B, happy birthday. One of the original Maze Jack Gorillas, Edward Olivieri, Larissa Ingram Carlton, shout out to ILL, Umair Mamsa, and Carolyn Husband. Happy birthday to all y'all. Now, if you are watching us live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. We want to tell you to join us every day from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here on social media. And it's not really 6 a.m. to 9 a.m., Riis be saying. I'll be looking at your time sheet, Riis be like, you need to stop acting like it's 9 o'clock. Why you be, because you know, I'll be adding it up. I'll be like, hold on. I did not go that long that time. You be like, yes, you did. Like, Riis be like, and at 9:29.32, like, you're not going to get me, dog. And I'll be like, DJ Riis the Ruler, I'll be looking at the thing. I'll be like, every day, I'll be like, dang, did we go that long for real? Over? That's how you know I own the station, though. Because at the other place, they be like, yo, you have to go, dog. The morning show is over. See? This is all Mayor Lightfoot fault. Should have just not attacked the black people. I'm gonna play that show back one of these days. Maybe I'll do it over the Christmas break. Like, maybe, like, do you think, Riis, if I played, like, back morning show episodes?
You know what? Somebody asked me that. Somebody was like, y'all should play y'all best episodes, like the last week or something like that. And I was like, girl, I'm trying to take away my money.
But on the days that we off, we could pick a show and put, like, you know, like we could put back the John Cattons era show that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could pull some shows and rebroadcast them like they're live. And call them the greatest hits, and just, you know, be like, I really want to clip something together and do, like, remember that time, and then, like, look at the TV, and then be like, that time, remember the time such and such came in, and he was like, or remember the time when dude said, he told us we wasn't up on game, right? Like, just find all of them. I got to start putting keywords in all my stuff so I can go back and find it. But I do usually at least put the guest name in the thing so it'll be easier to find. All right, y'all, it's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man, DJ Riis the Ruler, on our week 304 Wednesday. Riis, you popping tonight? Y'all cracking?
Nope.
Okay, so January 4th, be on the lookout for DJ Riis the Ruler and Miss Toy Norwood, who I gotta swear that's gotta be that's not Toy real name. She cannot go to work with that name. Nah. She cannot have her mama cannot. That's got to be her alias.
Her real name.
Huh?
You don't even want to know her real name.
Yes, I do. What is it?
It's unique.
That's why it's Toy. Yeah. Like, that's why it's Maze.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Yeah. Like, Toy is a derivative of her name.
And they ain't even got, like, her real name don't even start with a T. Don't even start, at least yours is part of your name.
It's just one of the syllables that's in there somewhere. All right. Well, shout out to Toy, the queen of Spirit Airlines.
I sure hope she riding free. You know what I'm saying?
She better, man. That's okay. I'm not even gonna talk about it. But I'm gonna tell you what. I've been checking the packages. If anything comes to the crib from Toy Norwood, I'm throwing it straight in the garbage can. Straight in the garbage can.
I told you already. She got the P.O. box info. So you can't get the.
All right, y'all. Riis. I don't know if you saw that President Vladimir Zelensky is coming to Congress. He's the president of Ukraine, and he was the Time Person of the Year. You know, he was a profile in courage. He stood up. He was a comedian. He was a stand-up comedian, dog. And he won the presidency of his country, and then Russia decided to attack. What's the matter?
See, look, that's how I be. Stand-up comedian. See, that's why I want a few people like Herschel Walker doing. That's why I want. He's a football player. Look, can you imagine Kevin Hart running for office and then just winning like
Jesse the Body Ventura did it. Arnold Schwarzenegger did it.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, Joe, Donald Trump did it.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about it, they've done it. Now, maybe nobody black has done it yet. But they could. I bet you a black dude that. And actually, like, what's my man in Stockton, California? He used to play basketball and he ran and won. Anyway. So, Riis, I was thinking about that, you know, and it's like the profile and courage. Then I was thinking about, they're talking about there's a Chicagoan of the year. I was wondering who you think the Chicagoan of the year is. But then, you know me, Riis, if they're going to have a Chicagoan of the year, we already know that ain't going to be fair. You know, like the Chicagoan of the year they going to pick is Barack Obama. Right? Like some junk like that, which mean that's like really, you know, that's not really the black Chicagoan of the year. He's like a Chicago in transplanted, went to Hawaii school. Anyway. Riis, I was thinking that I really want to acknowledge the people in black people in Chicago. And so I was thinking that maybe we should take nominations to figure it out. So, Riis, if you don't mind, turn up the volume and hit the button.
It's time for the social media question of the day.
Who would be the black Chicagoans of the year? Give us a call, 872-259-7474. 872-259-7474. I would like to open up the floor for nominations for black Chicagoans of the year. Now, let me give you a couple categories that I think we should look at. I think we should look at, obviously, business, politics, education, grassroots, civics, technology, and media. Okay? Now, I want to nominate people who have not just succeeded, but have moved the needle for black people in Chicago. Riis, do you think we could pull off a Black Chicagoans of the Year, like nominations and award? Like, I feel like that could be something that could be a long-term honor. Like, who has moved the needle for Black Chicago, or let's say Black Chicagoland, this year? So let's back up. I think there are plenty of businesses, right, There are plenty of black businesses. But how many of them are moving the needle for black people? Now, a lot of times people will tell you that I got a black business and they are the people that it's moving the needle for, right? Then there are the black people that move the needle for Black Chicago or Black Chicagoans. Does that make sense? So like, you could be like, I feel like to be the Black Chicagoan of the year in business does not mean that you made the most money this year. That's being in the Chicagoans of the year. It means that in making your money, you impacted or grew Black Chicagoans in that space. So like, who are the Black Chicagoans of the year? Give us a nominee. So let's go down the list, Riis. If you were to nominate a black business person or black business people that have moved the needle for Black Chicagoans, who would you put on your list? Right? Like, what? Who's hired black people? Can I tell you who I would? And it doesn't have to be the biggest person. So you know who I think of when I think of like a Black Chicagoan of the year in business? You want to know? I know y'all going to say I'm biased. But say Solo Beauty. Now let me back up. Let me give you an example. So the black hair care industry is one of the biggest in the world. Here we have a black owner, Nidra Williams, who has 2 stores, who invests all of her marketing dollars in black businesses. So whether it's the Mays Jackson Show, the Black Mall, whether it's the Chicago News Weekly, if there is a black entity that is out, she will market your product, right? If I ask Nidra for a source to start or help with business, guess what she does? Gives me a list of black people who can do it for you and have a network. Now, is she the black businesswoman of Chicago of the year? No, but that's who I would be looking for a nominee type like. Like, does your business impact and help other black businesses grow? Who are the black business people? So like, let me say my man Tory Barrett called, right? Remember when Tory called the other day and he was like the guy with the doing the development, and I was like, bro, it can't just be you that wins. Now maybe we nominate him because he has created artist housing on 55th Street, right? He has also gotten, he's hired a black contractor to build his projects and build his buildings, right? Do we nominate, for instance, Melody Winston, right? Who did Living Fresh Market in, where is Bill Winston's church? It's on Roosevelt. But they built the black grocery store. They took over a shopping mall, and when the people left, they went in and built Living Fresh Market, right? Do you nominate someone like Nikki Hayes as a Black Chicagoan of the year who has the Park Supper Club but helps and mentors and raises up other people? Do you nominate, for instance, Chef Cliff Rome, who has the Parkway Ballroom, who employs hundreds of young people, right? Who utilizes the services? Who would be considered a Black Chicagoan of the year in the realm of business? Oh, y'all ain't got them, huh? Give us a call, 872-259-7474. Black Chicagoan of the Year, political. Is it Mayor Lori Lightfoot? Right? Invest Southwest. Right? She said she's had the most equitable investments in the history of Chicago, even better than Harold Washington. Is it Dr. Willie Wilson? Black Chicagoan of the Year, who has donated for the last 4 years, since we've known him, donated food, property taxes, fed the seniors, right? Is it is it our legislators who finally got the first black cannabis dispensary opened? Who would be the black, and maybe it's not just Chicagoans, maybe it's black Illinoisans. Well, you think I should explain it to Illinoisans? Right? Because that give us, huh?
Expand it.
Who are the black Illinoisans of the year that made you proud this year? That stood up and had impactful moments for our people. Nominate. So, like, candidates, people, this would be the time you have your people call up and be like, I'm nominating Danny Davis because Danny Davis, right? Like, who are the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. So, who are the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood. Y'all didn't go to Sesame Street? Y'all didn't watch Sesame Street?
Sounds so funny when you sing it.
What? Who are the people in your ecosystem? Who are, like, do you nominate for Black Businessman of the Business Person of the Year, LZ Higginbottom, right? Man, it's a lot of stuff he be helping people with. Who would then be Riis? Give us a nomination for who is the black educator of the Illinois Educator Advocate of the Year? Is it Janice Jackson? Dr. Jackson with her scholarship program? Who has moved our ball? Who has moved the needle for black people in education this year? Y'all mean to tell me y'all don't got nobody y'all like? Would you nominate Tony Preckwinkle for the Black Politician of the Year? So let's see. Who would I put in for that? Okay, let's back up. We did business. Let's do politics. Would you nominate Juliana Stratton? She won decisively with J.B. Pritzker. You could nominate Kim Foxx for being a champion of justice. Mayor Lori Lightfoot for the most equitable investments. How about who else would you nominate? Who else could you nominate for Politician of the Year? I would always nominate Carrie K. Steele for making sure that we have clean water. That's who I would vote for too. I think she probably would win if we nominated her. If I had a vote, But anyway, but who would be the politician? Who would be the Illinois Politician of the Year? Like, who could stand up in front of black people and say, I delivered for you? And we would all say, you're right. On the big issues, I think, you think about it. Who, if you are black, who do we say that is we know if they say it, we with them? Who? Give us a call, 872-259-7474. Let me look what y'all got on here on this list. Who y'all nominate? Nidra said Carrie Steele and Beverly Miles. Carletta said Kim Foxx for political. Donnell Digby said he nominates Donnell Digby, owner of the Woodline. Oh, DB. Okay, I see you, boy. Jasmine said, Ina F. Miller says Kwame Raoul. Audrey says Mayor Booker in Maywood. Carletta says Sherman Dilla Thomas in education. Ina says Harry Lennox. So, y'all don't got that. Reese, they don't got no nominees.
No nominees. We got a no.
That
so far.
That's a damn shame. That is a damn shame. All right, well look, I'm gonna give y'all a minute to think about that, and then we're gonna come back. Somebody said Attorney General Kwame Raoul. Black Agenda Group says Kerry still holds the most important position in Chicago because your enemy gets to your water supply, they can do like Flint and Mississippi. Ooh. I would say Beulah for education, but I'm not talking to her. She still talk. She said the Alphas was the best. That's all right. She out of here. So I would have nominated her in her book.
Like that.
I would have nominated her in her book and all her good stuff that she did, but she picked. Tell Reese to do it. Anyway, it's the Maze Jackson Show. Tell the Alphas to nominate you. Anyway, it's the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man DJ Reese the Ruler. I'm going to give y'all some time to nominate me some Black Chicagoans of the Year. Yes, that's right. Me, the social media dude who be talking about every topic in the morning that's anything that's frivolous, because that's what I do if I want to. But I educate. Don't play a hate. I'm here. It's the Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back.
The Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back after this break. Maze Jackson.
Tune in to the Maze Jackson Show every day, Monday through Friday from 6 to 9 a.m., where you can catch us on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Plus, from 6:30 to 8, you can get us on WBGX 1570 a.m. That's right, it's the Maze Jackson Show, where every single day we ask the question, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them, Maze said. We out of here. Peace.
Jackson Show. You are listening to the most dangerous show. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Mays Jackson. Mays Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For the black people, cause economically we are not equal. Waking up to lies, can't toast no more. I told y'all, yeah, this a dangerous show. Don't go to church if you ain't trying to help us. Don't even try to be around and can't protect us. We see the lies, not other politicians. We need money and no symbolism. It's Mays and Riis and Ruthie and Ty, explaining how we all come from God, giving us tools to beat the odds. If we united, our movement gon' stop. If they ain't tryna help us, they ain't tryna do nothing. We gotta do something, we gotta stop running. It's time to confront the problem. Really, you expect you oppressed to solve them.
Wake up, Chicago! Wake up, world. This is the Mays Jackson Show. I'm your host, Mays Jackson. Got my man, DJ Riis, the ruler. Hey, Riis. Hey, man, you know what? You know what made me go to church? Choir. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I don't need to go to the Kirk Franklin Church choir. I need a choir like that. Like I need that. I need me some James Cleveland. I need me some O's. Hey man. That song. Woo. Made me feel a certain kind of way. So, hey, man. I know I'm gonna give me just a second. Just give me a second. In this world that we live in, I found myself in a peculiar space only because, with everything that goes on in the world, when you read the newspaper, when you look at science, when you watch Bill Nye, the science guy, everything in the world tells you that you're not supposed to believe, or that you're supposed to question God somewhat. Do you feel like sometimes now, Riis, I feel like when I was growing up, it was like you did give God glory. Now, like when things happened and you got out of a situation, somebody was at the church testifying saying, the Lord saved me from it. I make a lot of fun of people sometimes or whatever, because I feel like I'm in a peculiar place where if you acknowledge that you have truly been blessed, it's almost like people like you crazy. And I find myself in this conundrum. I don't want to call it a conundrum because I don't go to church every week. Although, I have church, I check out Joel every Sunday. Don't tell nobody. But, like when you know that but for God, right? Like when you really do feel like, I felt like that song, I just do feel like you need to give God some glory right now, Femo. Because I've been blessed. I don't know how to say anything else, but I've been blessed. I've told y'all numerous times about my mama telling me about the hedge of protection that has been prayed around us. I think about the conversations. I have just been blessed. And that song, sometimes I wish I could just turn the camera off. Like, I wish I would think to turn the camera off and just have my moment. But goodness gracious. I do want to give God some glory right now. I just want to say thank you. Thank you, and thank you. I sometimes find myself in you do politics, you do all of this stuff, and you find yourself walking around in the world, and you sometimes take on some of the traits that I know, but not for God, I would not be where I am today. And I have been blessed infinitely. Social media can get you all warped up, and you can be looking around and you can forget.
Like my auntie always say, man, I'm still living off my grandma prayers. She said, listen to me, boy, I'm telling you, some of y'all still living off your grandma prayers. I said, I know I'm living off. I know somebody praying for me for sure.
Man, I know my mama pray for me every day, and I could feel it. And I'm just telling you, that song caught me just a little bit. I was listening to it then when I put my headphones on. I damn near was like, you need to start, excuse me, I darn near was like, you might need to start that bad boy over. But I want to thank you. I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to God for every gift, every blessing, every challenge, because ain't not one of them got me yet, right? And it's very easy to pat yourself on the back and say, I, but I know that it ain't me. It ain't me. And I know I've been blessed. That's it. And that song, it just got me, right? It was just, politics will have you believing in man, right? And politics will have you believing in man, and that a man or some men are more powerful than what God's plan is for you. And I just think about this journey that we all have been on, and most of you all have had the opportunity, who have been with me from the beginning, got to see from the social media question of the day when I started asking too many questions that became to where we are today. And so I just want to say thank you. Thank you to God. Thank you to everybody that has been on this journey. Thank you to our audience. Thank you to the BGX family who I know prays for us and pray for my mouth. Pray for some of these things that we let fly. But thank y'all, man. Look, y'all, it's the Mace Jackson Show. We were talking about Black Illinoisans of the Year. I probably scared everybody off the phone lines now. But I do want to give, if you feel like you want to give some God some glory too, you can call in. I know my church folks listening, but I don't know, it's Christmas time. I know somebody got a testimony out there. But in the meantime, Riis, anybody on that line, we'll take the phone calls. Black Illinoisans of the Year. But while you on this call, give me one thing. Tell us one thing that you can give God some glory for. Something. I know somebody blessed. You've been a blessing, and somebody has been blessed you in your life. What's up, caller? How you feeling this morning?
Shalom. Yeah, I'm glad Yahweh brought me out the darkness. I was most definitely in the darkness running around Inglewood.
This is King Israel. How you feeling, my brother? I see you in the universe. I'm working on something. I'm working on this email I saw you sent out.
Hallelujah.
So I'm working on that right now. All right, talk to me, brother.
Hey, first of all, I want to say I know somebody praying for you because I know personally 2 assassination attempts was on you, and no, I can't do that, brother. for some strange reason. But I'm a digress. You know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna say that politician of the year is Beverly Miles. I saw somebody say that, and I gotta agree with that because it's an interesting politician. I can't believe nobody tried to challenge that dude. I'm gonna be nice. You know, I almost want to make a disclaimer, but I'm gonna be nice. She told me about 4 distinguished gentlemen that came at her. All I can tell you, like I told you before, man. Did you ever watch Kunta Kinte? You know who called Kunta Kinte, right?
Who? The black people.
O.J. Simpson.
Dang. See how it always come back full circle on us, though. It come back full circle. And now O.J.
But yeah, that lady challenged it. Yeah, but that lady challenged that, man. I met her like 3 weeks before the campaign was over. I didn't know her. But for her to challenge that, man, and all the outlets, everybody blocked her out. And guys, I know y'all say challenges, signatures, and how it go. I think they're cheating, but then that's just me. I don't. That's the only I like politics. You know what I'm saying? I get too emotional when I put my hands on somebody, but
so
they black, white, but what you call that, blacked out on the media with nobody interview her. I think you got on one time late in the game. But I would say for that lady to stand up against them people, that system, that man, I'm going to say one thing, Fred Flintstone, and I'm going to leave it alone.
That is King Israel on the live line. He's nominating Beverly Miles for the Politician of the Year. I think that Beverly fought the system. I think she went up against one of the... So, I think that's an interesting scenario. I think you got to do a lot of climbing to get out of the hole in that space. And I think when you are running for office, it's one of the things I talk about at BP1 is putting together the whole thing, right? Like you gotta to run a statewide race, you gotta put together a whole operation. And I feel like I want us to not do emotional politics, right? Like I want us to do, it's not cheating, it's the game. It's like you don't go out on the block and be like, yo, if you gonna get in the game, then my thing is you got to learn the rules to the game because ain't nobody going to say, Riis, it's like when you be in a street fight and somebody say he ain't fight fair. It's no such thing as fair in a street fight, right? And it's like if I know that there's special rules to the game where they going to take me out, then I got to make sure that I prepare for that. I can't be mad that somebody exploited the rules. That's why they put the rules in so I could do everything within the realm of it. And that is where I say, come to school. Come join somebody that's going to put you on or that's going to at least not let you make those mistakes. It's like, fam, it's anyway. So I don't want to trip on that. Shout out to Beverly Miles because I do appreciate Beverly Miles. I've had some great conversations with her. She is a really interesting person and a great sister to talk to. And I want to commend her for her service. Riis, I want to talk a little bit about the mayor's race. And I think something that I think we need to really start. I think we need to face the reality of the mayor's race as it stands right now. And I think we as the black community have really got to think about how we want to approach the mayor's race. So, Riis, I don't know if you saw, we talked about it before, but the last poll that came out, it was a text poll, and it was the M3 poll, and it had the mayor, it had Chuy Garcia at 28, Paul Vallis at 19, Lightfoot at 15, and Willie Wilson at 13. Now, I'll go backwards and say that polling is a guide. It is, yes, people will tell you, did you see the crosstabs? Yeah, of course they don't know what the crosstabs mean. They just say that when they don't have a real answer to losing or not saying, they say, did you look at the crosstabs? Now, I'm saying that those are different things that you need to look at, and they do tell you different dynamics. But they put in and play a variety of sources. But these polls that we're looking at right now are just favorability. When they give you this number, this is the favorability number based on circumstances. And Riis, no matter how you look at it, Mayor Lightfoot has lost the white vote and the Latino vote. She's lost it. She really, and is splitting the black community, and so she really doesn't have room to grow. By the way, so you're clear, Willie Wilson has made the ballot. In spite of the challenge by Jamal Green, he is officially on the ballot, right?
Did Jamal make it too?
He's still in the challenge process. Challenge. And whoever is challenging him, please feel free to give me an update on the status of that hearing. But Riis, what I think the black community has to start to really examine is Mayor Lightfoot, has she peaked at 15? Right? And let's say she's peaked at 19 and Vallis is at 18. Let's back up. Let's say that Lightfoot has 19 and Vallis has 15. Vallis has room to grow. The mayor only has room to lose. Right now, she's got the playing field all to herself. The only people running commercials is the mayor, and she is now pivoted from pizzas to tears. She is basically begging at this point for a second chance. So let's say that the mayor's top end is 19 with no negative, not one negative ad come out against her at all. So that number at 19, let's say she loses points because who will be taking whacks at her? Garcia whacking down, Vallis whacking up. With Willie Wilson, with the most money in the campaign of all candidates, taking shots at everybody, but probably mainly focused on Lightfoot because his path to the runoff, because he's still within striking distance at 13, right? So let's say he's 2 back from who's ever in second place, in third place. And let's say the third place is the battle between Lightfoot and Vallis. If the third place battle is between Lightfoot and Vallis with no negatives against the mayor right now and everybody beating her down, who then has the best chance to emerge from the black community? Is it Lightfoot or is it Willie Wilson? Now, black folks right now, we've got all of these other candidates in the race. No disrespect, but none of them are polling at over 2%. The last time we looked at the polls, Riis, the local 150 poll that had Lightfoot in second place did not take into the account that Ray Lopez and Paul Vallis, if you laid them on top of each other, would be virtually the same candidate. we think, everybody on our team seems to think that Ray Lopez got out for Chuy Garcia. No, my friend. Remember, Ray Lopez has been ostracized by the Latino community. Remember, he left the Latino caucus. So he has declared, he was the one who told us about the people shooting people on the streets, right? He has been the pro-cop advocate. So if you move Ray Lopez's voters to Paul Vallis, which is where most likely they would go, Riis, it's highly likely that Mayor Lightfoot is in the third space with no real room to grow, because she's not going to, if she's already split with black people, she's not going to grow that. Now, if she goes away, Willie gets to pick up how many more black people? Thus, can he pick? So imagine he takes 7 points from the mayor's people. And the other ones go, not the mayor's people don't go to Vallis. They go to Chuy. So now you're looking at a scenario where Willie Wilson may be the most viable black candidate in the race right now. Where does the mayor go to pick up votes? Like, Riis, we've had 4 years. She is clearly defined. She is right now she's at second. Let's say she is in the top 2. New Year's Day, every TV spot, every radio spot, everything goes against her. What happens when the TV commercials start to run that show Black Chicago burning? What happens when the TV spots go up that show the bridges up? So what I think black folks have to start doing is looking at what is the reality and what is our best case scenario and what is our best chance to win. Riis, we have got to have a black mayoral summit. The need for a black mayoral summit has become of the utmost priority. Because the reality is, if Willie Wilson is the most Willie Wilson right now is the most viable because he has the most room to grow. If you're undecided right now, the mayor is not one of your choices. You are deciding between the other 8 candidates. And so when we come back, I want to talk about this because I really think we need to have a conversation, Black Chicago. This is the Mace Jackson Show. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back after these messages.
The Mace Jackson Show will be back after this break.
Disney on Ice presents Frozen and Encanto in one exciting family experience. Sing along with Anna and Elsa in wintry Arendelle. And celebrate the power of love, Y Familia, with Mirabel and Bruno in the show everyone will be talking about, live in your hometown. Playing Chicagoland from January 19th through February 5th. Free parking with ticket purchase. Visit DisneyOnIce.com today.
Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man DJ Riis the rule on the ones and twos. And Riis, so here goes the deal, bro. We are going to have to. You ever heard this? So, and I guess I can't use that language. I was going to say we got to grab our nuts, but I'm not going to use that. But Riis, there is no poll that shows the mayor with the opportunity to grow her voter base. If you're undecided right now, you have too many options. If you are white right now, you have, just if you're voting, if you think like me, Chuy Garcia becomes the white Daley-ish candidate. He's going to pivot to the middle, where Paul Vallis is going to be portrayed as the right-wing Republican. That's also what they're trying to portray Willie Wilson as. But Riis, if you look at this race logically, I don't know if we can afford to allow advocates for the mayor to portray themselves as the honest brokers in this space. Now, this isn't a diss, but this is the reality of the situation that we are facing. In my estimation, we have the potential to out-educate ourselves into our own demise. Riis, the white people have clearly spoken they are not going to vote for the mayor. The Latinos have clearly spoken they are not voting for anybody black. And here we sit with 6 black candidates. Of the 6, only 2 are showing viability. Although they are saying that Sophia King is going to come up and pick up money. So let's also talk about money in this space. Dang. Currently, economically, Willie Wilson is the leading, has the most money in the bank with over $5 million.
So now you once told me that, well, what we saw that didn't happen with my man Irvin, but you once said that like it really money kind of controls, it usually does. So now, what you saying that Willie Wilson looks like he has the most to grow since he has the most money? Do you feel into like the election that he'll be on the uprise?
Well, I think this. I think Willie Wilson has the most potential. Now, somebody's going to get mad at me, but I do believe that Willie Wilson needs to expand his team and strategy. So I think Willie Wilson has run a strong ground grassroots campaign, but I think for him to expand his base to move, he has to appear a bit more mayoral in the eyes of black people and persuadable white ethnics. So remember when Nick Sposato, the white alderman on the north side, said, I think Willie Wilson is going to do good in my area? Willie Wilson has the ability to pick up the Paul Vallis vote. Okay? But what he has to do is drive Lightfoot down. He really essentially has to murder Lightfoot in the space. While at the same time proving he's got to kill Lightfoot with black people, at the same time appearing more mayoral to white ethnics who are persuadable to vote for him. See, he can cut into Paul Vallis's base. Paul Vallis really can't cut into his black base. Paul Vallis, though, needs to be cutting both. First, Paul Vallis needs to cut Lori Lightfoot. So in my estimation, if I am Vallis, Lightfoot is trying to define Chewy Garcia because she's trying to fight him as the front runner, but what she doesn't recognize is everything that she takes against, every hit that she puts on Chewy only pushes white folks to, not to her, but to Vallis or Wilson. The mayor, and if someone's looking for a progressive vote, Riis, then they go to Chewy. If they want the progressive mayor. If they want the law and order because she's going to call him defund the police, then they're going to go to either Vallis or Wilson. Now, Willie Wilson, in the meantime, has secured the grassroots community, right? Like, let's be honest. The grocery giveaways, the gas giveaways, that audience is locked, right? That's probably not going to expand. His areas of expansion become persuadable white ethnic voters. Now, this is why you poll, though, Riis. So this is why you got to have a poll, like your own poll. Because now if you're Willie Wilson and you're looking at Lightfoot being if you're looking at a flip of Lightfoot and Vallis, you realize that you can get Vallis voters, and if Lightfoot is a non-factor in black community, then you rise up in the black space. Now, he's got 5.5 million. Lori Light, he's got 4.7 with an infinite number. Lightfoot has 2.9. Riis, he's almost got double the money she's got right now. So if I'm Willie Wilson right now, I gotta take Lightfoot out, and I gotta start chipping away at Vallis. I gotta make white ethnic voters feel comfortable. Now, here's where the game changes for real. If you're playing for if you're playing for margins, Riis, 2 points, 1 point, the 1 point that J-Mal gets, the 2 points that Rod Sawyer gets, take away from Willie Wilson. See, Paul Vallis recognizes that him and Willie Wilson can be interchangeable. Right? The police mess with Willie Wilson. The police mess with Paul Vallis. Paul Vallis gets white ethnic. Willie Wilson gets white ethnic. So if I'm Willie Wilson, if I'm Paul Vallis, I need the black candidates to stay in the race, because those ones and twosies, if I'm 3 points away from Vallis, because right now we got Willie at 13 and Vallis at 19, but if you say that Sophia King, let's say Rod Sawyer gets 2 points, Brandon Johnson gets 2 points, right? That those come back to you, You are now in striking distance. So if I'm Paul Vallis, I need to make sure that all of those minor black candidates add up to 5 or 6 points that become the difference maker. You get that?
Yeah, you gotta is one person wants something to stay in, but the other one needs them to back out so their votes can come to them.
Right. See, every vote. So if let's just say right now, Lori Lightfoot stays at 15. Jamal Green's voters ain't going to Lori Lightfoot. They might go to Chewy. But if you get a Willie movement going, right, you can almost make it where, hold on, you voting for who? So now you got all of these other candidates that are in the race that really only help the white guy. So if you can, so let's just say, and let's say Willie doesn't beat the mayor, like the mayor stays in. If the rest of those candidates go away, most of that black vote comes to Willie Wilson. So if you got Sophia with 2, you got Brandon with 2, you got Cam with 2. Let's give them all 1. Let's say 2 or 1. You got Rod with 2. There's your catapult into the top 2, Riis. There's your catapult into the top 2. And then you got a race between, and people would say no to Willie Wilson, but do you think a Beverly cop wants to have a pro-police officer cop off, or do they want to have a defund the policer? Now, I would argue that now you got a whole different race, because if you talking about, now you got black and white, and you got Willie Wilson taking all the black race, taking the whole black community, and getting a third of the white community in white ethnic areas, Riis. He playing the game. But the challenge is, now does Willie Wilson move out of just grassroots and giveaways, and does he add to his team, right, a true media person that recrafts and does his TV spots? Does he hire a media strategist that says, okay, we're gonna run a twofer spot that allows us to target Vallis and Lightfoot, right? And target their history. Does he bring on a mail program? Does he have a concern? Does he move outside of the boundaries or the limitations of a traditional campaign? Now is the time, Riis, when we say we don't like polls, where you poll and you say, where are my votes? Where can I pick up? And then if I know where I can pick up, then that's when I target, whether it's mail, whether it's radio, whether it's TV, and I have the money and the resources. Riis, I know this sounds crazy, but within the margin of error, if done properly, add 3 gas giveaways to this, add the money from 3 gas giveaways to the account that you just got, you put 10 million up, right? I know this sounds really crazy, but realistically, this race is winnable for Willie Wilson. Now, it would be how much money you spent and how many black people would go spend everything they had to beat Willie, because they would be like, it's okay. But Riis, conceivably, if the man was willing to spend $10 million, Riis, he has a path. But I really would say you can't do it like this. You gotta find a pollster. you got to say, okay, where are my votes? Where are the persuadable people in Chicago? What wards do I need to be spending? Look, I'll lock the black people down. But the question now becomes, would black folks, not with black folks, could you galvanize black folks in their own best interest, and could they see Willie Wilson as their own best interest? Riis, right now, if you had a vote right now, Black Chicago, give us a call, 872-259-7474, 872-259-7474. If you had to pick between Willie Wilson and Lori Lightfoot for mayor, and you knew that Lori Lightfoot did not have, she can't grow, Riis. She doesn't have a space to grow. Should we consolidate? If you know that she can't win, do you still vote for her over Willie Wilson?
No, I actually want Willie to win.
I think there are, but I think that the educated black people don't. And I guess my question is, do you think we need to push the black candidates to the side? Like, is it time to have a talk with Black Chicago and say, where we at on this mayor's race? And I'm going to tell you, because let me just help you understand that coming out of this holiday, it's going to be on and popping, Riis. And you're going to see TV ads targeting. What you'll see is split TV ads, which are, this is why I should be mayor, but then why we should have target, this is why she shouldn't be mayor. And I'm just going to tell you, in my estimation, Dr. Wilson probably needs to spend about $1 million to $1.5 million just dragging the mayor. Like, no Willie Wilson, just anti-Lori commercials, and allow that to be in the mix, but at the same time be targeting Paul Vallis, because if Paul Vallis is Willie's second target, Willie's got to jump 2 spots. Dr. Wilson's got to jump 2 spots. He's got to get ahead of, and they're interchangeable, Riis. Whether it's Lori Lightfoot and Paul Vallis, Willie Wilson has to get ahead of both of those two to get into the runoff. And so the question becomes, it's not going to be enough to raise Dr. Wilson up. He's going to have to pull them down, right? He's going to have to, and Dr. Wilson is a kind-hearted guy, right? He let people stay in the race that really, by letting them stay in the race, talking about access to democracy, could be the difference in him not winning. So think about this. If he could have gotten Rod Sawyer off the ballot, and he loses by 2 points and Rod got the 2, but he said he wanted to give you the access to the ballot, you see how, and again, that's kind of like Israel was talking about, well, it was, I didn't think it was fair. You wouldn't think it was fair unless if she could have knocked him off the ballot. Right? Those 2 points can make a difference. There's another interesting scenario that I think that, and I don't want to negate Brandon Johnson, right? So I keep, I'm not going to even lie. I like Brandon Johnson. I've come to, even though he didn't support Kerry, right? He supported Chewy, right? I mean, not Chewy. He supported the other guy. Somewhere in the space, I have come to like him as a person, right? But I told you, Riis, we have to I told you I was gonna be concerned if he wasn't on TV before the holidays. Right? Now he's got $1 million in the bank, but the American Federation of Teachers, who promised him $1 million, hasn't dropped it. They put 150 down, but they did not drop the rest of it. Now, CTU is saying that they are still or his campaign is saying that they're still expecting it. But Riis, I've been in this thing a little bit, and now as the polls continue to come in, and fam, you're not above 10, right? Somebody in Washington, D.C. is saying, all right, are we going to still spend this other $850,000 when we know we going to be friends with Chewy and he's currently a congressman? Right now, the power that I thought that they flexed earlier is now being blunted in Washington, D.C. by saying, hey, look, Chewy Garcia is now in a position of power. He's like, look, I got 3 polls that show me in the lead, and I'm a congressman right now. Do you really want me? Do you really want to put $1 million in against me? You might want to wait and see. And so now the other thing that I'm interested in seeing is what does CTU do? And then here's the craziest part. Because you'd have to ask, and here's our litmus test. Here's the scenario. If Brandon Johnson had a choice between Willie Wilson and Chewy Garcia, who would he support?
Well, I'm hoping it's Willie.
I think you'd be completely crazy. He'd be supporting Chewy. Remember, Chewy, they see Dr. Wilson as a Republican. They see Dr. Wilson as the enemy. Chewy is a comrade. Now, and so therein becomes the black question. Like, dear black candidates, if you're not the candidate, would you support the black frontrunner? Or would you support, if we recognize that, well, I can't say the black frontrunner because the black frontrunner right now, according to the polls, would be Lori Lightfoot. But she has no upside. We need a black poll. We need a poll of black people. Like, not of, and what does it take to get black people to support Willie Wilson, if they would? Give us a call, 872-259-7474. I think the smart people going to, oh yeah, the black bourgeoisie. No, I have heard many a black wealthy people say, if it's Chewy or Willie, they going with Chewy. Because it really goes to that space of, like, black people will accept everybody being the king of Negroes but the black people. Because in a world where Willie Wilson is the chief executive, none of the fancy stuff that they able to do, the bourgeois are able to do, really works. And the challenge is that probably the black elite have shunned Willie Wilson for years, and they probably nervous that they gonna get their back pay. Right? Like, if I've been like, oh no, like that, keep that country Negro off of, right? Now he one of the biggest black businessmen in the city of Chicago, but he don't really do too much black business. Uh-oh. Here we go. Let's call in. Don't text me, call. Hold on, let's see. J Mal said, how much money do I gotta pay you to spend time talking about me like this? I can't wait till you see the results of this election. Do you see now? That's not the way to approach the situation. The way to approach the situation, young man, would be to call me and call into the show and say, Maze, this is why I'm rebutting your point. I am just looking at what I see. Family, please provide me the results of your poll. I'm happy to do it. But this, my friend, is not the way. So are you suggesting that I'm being paid to say this? No, I woke up this morning and I read and I started putting some things together. Now, I would offer you, Mr. Green, the opportunity to call in and rebut.
He's asking you how much, though. He's just asking how much, so he can get some, people talk about him.
Maybe you should pay your staff to call in and address the like this is an open forum. You're more than welcome to call. Please, Doc, please, Jay, any candidate, anybody who wants to dispute what I'm saying, I'm happy to give you the platform to call in. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. But I don't like to be like, that's not the way to do it, man. That's just not. Right? Because then you make me be like, you want to make me poke holes and stuff. And I'm not poking holes. I would confidently ask, where do you see your path to victory? I know that, and my friend, I want to help everybody, but I want us to win. So should I expect that you will join the Black Forum, Candidate Forum? And may I ask that if you're not selected and it was either Lori or Willie, would you over Chewy, would you support them? And if it was you, would they support you? I was saying, like my thing is it who you go when you don't have a choice, but the black people, who you gonna pick? Now you ask me if it's Lori and Chewy, I might write my name in because I might have to do that. Now, if you ask me if who I think is going to win and am I going to play the game, if you ask me after this election, I'll probably tell you I'm going to go with the winner. But that's why I'm not right now in the space. Right? That's why I said I'm not going to do it till after the show. After this, because, again, let me tell you, and it would cost a lot of money to buy my voice. A lot. I had to get more than I need at least about a half for just to get started. It's like that's why I do what I do, so I could say what I want to say. But you see how it always goes to the Negro got to be getting paid. You see how I I
don't think he was saying he was getting paid. I think he was just genuinely asking you, "Hey man, you getting all this? He getting all this free advertising, or because you said it's not paid." So,
well, I'm saying everybody. It's $50 per 30-second spot. You can buy and I'm gonna tell you, I will stop talking and play your commercial for every $50 spot. It is a $1,000 minimum, but $1,000 minimum, $50 a spot. You can have your joint all over this whole bad boy every day. Send it over. I'm happy to do it. It's the Maze Jackson Show. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back after these messages.
The Maze Jackson Show. We'll be back after this break.
What's in it for the black people? What's in it? What's in it for the black people? I'm in it. What's in it for the black people? What's in it? What's in it for the black people? I'm in it. For the black people. For the black people. For the black people. For the black people. For the black people, black people, for the 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 black people. What's in it for the black people? You know it. What's in it for the black people? Let's show it. What's in it for the black people? You know it. What's in it for the black people? Let's show it. For the black people, 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 for the black people.
To the Mays Jackson Show. You are listening to the most dangerous show. This is What's in It for the Black People Radio. Mays Jackson. Mays Jackson, the most vociferous advocate for black people in the world.
For Ruthie Moore, for Ty Stroger, I am the host of the Mays Jackson Show, asking every single day, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them Mays said, Mayor Lightfoot, man, we ain't accepting that. We ain't accepting that. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more... Rahm Emanuel's another case. He was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover-up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you could put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gon' sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to Senate. We need some different players in the game to handle business. Too many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA get spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Lenders give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And I'm concealed carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this is a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks.
Wake up, Chicago! Wake up, world. This is the Mays Jackson Show. I'm looking at Ray Lopez. He says the news says so now we down to 2 to 4 inches of snow. Riis, we done canceled the whole world and it's only 2 to 4. We are acting like we ain't from Chicago no more. Man, when I was a shorty, man, it was a blizzard, 79. They was digging. Snow was higher and taller than us. They dug a path out. These kids, like, and we had to walk. Now kids get a ride to school, and we talk about we canceling the world. I'm from Chicago, and I went to Bolingbrook High School too. Nah. So, Riis, why is it that how do I get from emotion to, and I know I'm emotional when I talk on the morning show, but how do we get from emotions to math?
We think with our minds and not with our heart.
Nah, we think with well, let me stop. No, see, but I don't think we want to start thinking with our minds. I don't know that we have the ideal candidate for mayor right now. So I feel like we got to work with what we have. Now, that's not a diss. But I feel like the fact that we have so many candidates just shows that nobody feels like anybody is worthy. I don't think we can ask the mayor to sit down because she's just saying, you can't say, don't go defend your crown. But I think it should be pretty clear to everybody right now that regardless of whether it's Lightfoot versus Chewy, Lightfoot versus Vallis, she loses. I honestly say if it was Lightfoot versus Willie Wilson in the city.
Hey, what she said in that interview, she was she had a 2% chance of winning last time it looked, so. Yeah,
but she hadn't burned the whole city down. She hadn't told us that she would spend $70 million to stop DuSable Drive from being added. She didn't tell your mama, your obnoxious kids to go home. Riis, she didn't turn the Latino street gangs. She hadn't done all of that. I know I said I wasn't going to play the spot, so I ain't going to. But we ain't even know what's her name. Oh, so now I can't say her name, though. So now the question becomes, though, with that understanding, does Willie Wilson go beyond what he's done traditionally to win? Right? Like, I know people be like, don't nobody need no fancy-ass campaign manager. But Riis, when you playing in the, like, I think he's got a great consulting team. But Riis, if you got unlimited resources, your job is to tell your mans to go get the best people out here. Right? Like, and you can't be intimidated by adding other people to the team who are going to bring, like, Willie Wilson does not, he needs black people, but he needs more than black people, Riis. He got to find somebody that gets white people that can put him in a space that allows white ethnic voters to feel comfortable. And it ain't going to be just the commercials on Fox TV that say, hi, I'm Willie Wilson. Now, that may not be the comfort zone of people. But Riis, when you have access, the ability to buy the best, you go buy the best. You got the best grassroots guy out there, okay? Let's call it. But now that we know that we need black people, we need white people, who's the white expert? Not the white expert, the white political expert, right? Do you hire and I'm not saying you hire Quentin folks, but you know what I'm saying? Like, Riis, do you get outside of that space, or does he stay where he's at and not expand his base, knowing that he has to drag the mayor, get the ego out of it. Like the negative commercials for the mayor need to come out. It need to be bang her, bang her, bang her. And as Willie Wilson, I will clean up the streets. I will stop crime. I'm for the police. I'm for pro-business development. And I want to stop your highest property taxes from, right? What is his path? What is his message to the white folks? Or am I wrong for saying that? Am I wrong for saying that Wilson with $10 million can be the mayor of the city of Chicago? I think of Richard Irvin with $56 million and being inauthentic. And then I think about Dr. Wilson with $10 million, knowing that that's 4 times anything that anybody else has to. He can put $1 million on each one of those guys just to drag them. Just put like $1 million hit on the mayor, put $1 million hit on Paul Vallis, and then still be raising yourself. Then what you do is you go to all the other guys and you say, look. Now the problem is with the other guys, J Malta messed up the game because now he recording people. But then you know what I would do, Riis? Then I would have my emissaries be like, look, man, stand down. You still have time to withdraw. Right now, I would be working the phones. I would be telling them everything that they need to do to withdraw. You want to be the head of Omar Inc. in Chinatown? You can. But you got to go. And if not, you leave no space. That's why you should be challenging everybody. They should not be able to get outside. And then I would start to, then Riis, you have to go negative if you have to go negative. But you cannot allow anybody else to rise up. You now got to start pushing everybody down. Willie Wilson's path now is not, he's not going to be able to climb the points that he needs in the time that he needs by just talking about how good he's going to be. He's got to remind people of how bad the other people will be for the city of Chicago. Now, I don't know if that works in his Christian nature. But that's why you got to hire the goon squad now. That's okay, though. You would have thought by now I would have got a job offer, right? You'd have thought by now somebody say, you know what? Y'all gonna be mad because you know I'm gonna get hired on this election cycle. I should. You know who will hire me too? And then y'all be mad.
Chewy.
And you know y'all be mad in the mud. And I just be like, hey, I'm a free agent, right? Riis, I can't be a free agent.
Man, I'm with you, man. Go get the bag. Trying to tell you all this free game I be giving Lori how to spin it. You know what I'm saying? You know, she called me right now, and she be like, Riis, don't you play that? Don't you play that song? I be like, man, we got to change the song. We got the bag.
Hey man, now who will hire me tomorrow? Probably if I call Paul Vallis and say you want to come on the show right now, he'll be like, well, I'll be there in 5 minutes. It's like, it'd be funny to me, Riis, because it's like, you know how you be wanting to use your powers for good, but all the evil people want to hire you?
Yeah, like, I really want to do good,
but it sure is nice to eat steak. It's okay. That's all right. One day somebody is going to approve of my and what's the craziest part is, Riis? I ain't gonna even go there. Hey man, let's take a break. I'm gonna take a break. No, we're not taking a break. We're gonna move on. Brandon. Hey man, I'm still upset that all these black people that supported the dude that's running people out their houses, I'm a little bothered. But let me tell you, Riis, I'm worried about my man Brandon. I'm concerned that they not pulling the trigger. Right? Like, let me see. And I just think that if you cross the line after, I said, what I say? I said, if they don't give you the money, before, if you ain't on TV, Riis, we ain't even seeing cable spots yet. So I just want to make sure that they not going to double cross my man. Right? Because I've come to like him over time. Sorry. You know, he chance, but it's still my cousin. Ride a skateboard, but it's still my cousin. But I do want to know if it was Willie or Chewy, who you pick.
Man, you're right. I can see why he'd go. You know, like he a Democrat. Willie identifies himself as a Republican.
Willie does not identify as a Republican. In the mayor's race, you do not have to declare.
But you know that.
See, look, Riis, you done put the R on him. Man. See, now look, you just lost some Tim.
You said it earlier. You was like, no, you'd be crazy because they see him as a Republican.
I said that.
Yes, that's what you just said.
Hey man, that's because it's my show. That's why I said it. And I'll just play. All right, man. So I'm through talking about this, but.
But I would hope that we would, instead of the R, come together with the B.
I'm saying they gon' look. They already said he got endorsed by John Catanzara. He gonna get the police FOP endorsement. Oh, he can't. They gonna fight for the FOP endorsement because Paul Vallis negotiated their contract. Okay. All right, let's move on. Riis. Now that it's not gonna be a blizzard, but it's gonna be a 3 to 4 inch snowstorm. I was running around yesterday, and I'm thinking that I need I wanted to do remember yesterday we did the Blackest Christmas ever?
Yeah. I
want to do the Black last minute gift guide. Uh-oh, we got callers on the line? They hung up. Scared. You scared? Go to church. That's what Dr. Wilson gonna be this Sunday. He gave away groceries yesterday. Who was it? Was it Ricky? He was scared to call. You don't be scared to call in now. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. And I'd like to invite any mayoral candidate that would like to dispute or just share their opinion on why maybe I'm a little off. I'm happy to let you call in. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. I even let you talk. Riis. But I am going to talk about this. If they call back, you're more than welcome to talk about anything we talked about on the show today. But I need the last minute gift guide. But for black people. So Riis, I was thinking that, I got to get some gifts. And I'm trying to figure out what gifts to get, where to get them, and how can I support black businesses doing it without, now this is the trick. I don't want no carvings. I don't want no statues. I don't want no I don't want no shea butter. Right? So I want to know, Riis, when you got to go to the black store, you got to get some shea butter. Right? Like, the black stores always sell, I want to go to the store where I could get real gifts, like the best black last-minute gift buying guide. So if you want to shop black and it's last-minute shopping, where can you go? Who can you shop with? What can you get? So Riis, it used to be a time you could go down 87th Street, and it was like a whole bunch of black businesses on 87th Street, and you could finish your Christmas shopping on 87th. Like 87th from Stony to Jeffrey, you could go down there and you could literally do all your black Christmas shopping and buy black. And you could get shoes, hats, clothes. Now, the materials would be made by... So this is what I'm trying to figure out. Where can I go if I want to support black businesses last minute? Right now, whether it's a shopping mall, is River Oaks... I'm not going to River Oaks, but... So whether you're going to shop and it's a black-owned store, you're buying black-owned products or black created products in a store, or you are supporting a black salesperson or someone, because one of the things I think we also often miss is places where there's black people working and they work on commission, and you can support them too, right? So if you want to support black, so I'm trying to do my last minute black business shopping, Christmas shopping, but I don't want to buy, you know how you go to black stores and they got like stuff that you really don't want. They don't, like I want when you open up the box, the kid, like, you know, your kids, you go buy your kids some African store stuff, they be like, what am I supposed to do with this? And I don't mean that in a diss, but I want like real products. So some of the things I came up, like if I was, where was I going? So Riis, if you trying to shop for men and you got a last minute gift buying, you got to buy a last minute gift for like your son or for a man, where do you go? Ladies, where would you go if you have to buy your husband a last minute gift and you want it to be black, you want to support a black business or person? What about women? What about shoes? Like, man, I went to, I'm looking for, my son be wanting all the crazy shoes. Where can you go to get support black business if you want shoes or hip hop gear, beauty supplies? Like right now, the big thing, if you want to get, do you give people bundles for Christmas? Is that something you could do?
It's my hair bundles.
Yeah. Would that be a happy gift?
I mean, for some people it could be.
What you ever seen? I'm gonna get Carrie some of them locks for Christmas.
You know, she's like her hair short, man. What you doing?
Who? You Carrie hair short? Carrie.
I mean, that's straight, man.
Right. I'm gonna get her some of them locks, so she could change up her look if we go somewhere on the trip.
Oh, okay. No,
right. She could be.
What's
it? Huh?
You just gotta get her like a wig or something.
Wig?
Don't get her. She like her hair straight. You can't be putting no locks.
I don't know about the wig, though. If she showed up with a wig, I'd be like,
and some locks, that would be
like, you know, when you get the weave locks instead of braids, you get locks.
Yeah.
So I would go to Solo Beauty for that. All right, so give me some spots. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. How do you support black business? We're doing the last minute black shoppers last minute gift guide to getting gifts from black people. I think I messed that up. But Riis, so here's some of the places. Like if you was trying to, have you shopped at Legacy Men's Boutique?
No, never.
Okay, so Legacy Men's Boutique is on 47th Street. My man Mandine Muhammad has it. You can go there and you can get like men's gear. Like you can go in, they got shoes, hats, clothes, gear, all type of stuff. And if you stop in, you can support Mandine, who is probably one of the best dressed brothers. I don't even know if he owned jeans. But Mandine is with the Nation. With the Committee for the Remembrance of Elijah Muhammad. He also has a show on the other station on Wednesdays. Shout out to him. He had my cousin on yesterday.
Okay.
The mayor of Robbins. But, so, Legacy Men's Boutique. What about agriculture? I want to go to agriculture, man, but I'm scared to go over there because they stuff be looking too fresh.
What you mean by too fresh?
Like, you know, man, I'd be like, dang, I don't know if I could. Agriculture, like I want to get me something from agriculture because them brothers got like the store looks so dope, right? And so I feel like I might try and get like a last minute gift from agriculture. Like that's where I would probably send somebody if they was like, man, I'm trying to give my guy something. I would say like, ladies, go to agriculture. Now I haven't been there, but like I always see like Ralph Tresvant and all the new edition people be going to get their clothes there when they come to town. Maybe I have to go to agriculture. I drove by one time. I was like, it look expensive. Like, Reese, I'd be scared to go in the stores when they look expensive. When it's black people, because they be like, cheap ass. But, yo, agriculture. What about for ladies? If you was trying to get your lady a gift, ladies, where should a guy go to get his lady a gift black owned? Like, is there black owned boutiques that you would check out? I know about Cameron B's, right? On 80, I think, is Cameron B's on 83rd? Cameron B's, I always see they stuff. I think Val Warner models it. But I also I've seen, because Cameron B's was Cameron, do you remember Cam and Nate's?
No.
You should be saying like you was almost, Cam and Nate's was like the black shoe store that all the brothers, like everybody was proud to get them something from Cam and Nate's. Well, his daughter has a store on 83rd, and they have gear. You know who else I always see is Midget. I see her having fashions. Like, where do y'all go? Like, ladies, where do y'all go to support? Is there black boutiques that black women go to check out if you want to support a black-owned business and you trying to hook up somebody? Like, I want to get Milan an outfit, but I would like to get it from a black-owned store. You know, Milan be like, could you please stop at... I'm like, no, I'm not going to the shops at 900 North Michigan. No, ma'am. Thank you very much. And I said, so give us a call, 872-259-7474. If you're trying to support a black business and you want to go shopping, where do you go? Is there somewhere I could go and shop and get all the stuff that my family needs, from my boy to my daughter to my grandbaby? Right? I remember you used to be able to go on 87th Street. It ain't like that no more. If you need women's clothes, I'm going to tell you where I'm going if I can get liquor. And I'll tell you if I got to go to the white store, I'm going to buy the black liquor in the white store. Like, so what if you got to go to a white store, but you want to support a black something, a black brand? Can you do that too? Give us a call, 872-259-7474. I'm going to take your call when we come back. Callers, give us a call. Last minute shopping guide. We are trying to support some black businesses. Give us a call. And I'm not trying to buy no dashiki. You know, they be sending you to the stores, Reese. They be like, stop by Umbulabas. I don't want to go to Umbulabas. I want me something that, you know, I could wear. You know, I don't want to buy the clothes from the African Fest. That's what the African Fest is for. No diss. I don't want a letter either. But, well, you see what I'm saying? Like, you know how, Reese, when you got to support, you want to support a black business, but they want to sell you to a place where you got to, it ain't like something you would really wear. You got to wear it to, like, Africa Day or something. Like, you know, when you go into a costume ball or something like that. I don't want that. I want the stuff, like, that you would be rocking. Like, have you seen Actively Black? You saw that hoodie I had? Like, I love that they got a great brand that's online. You won't get it for Christmas. But, like, how do you support? Now, I'm going to tell you, I was trying to see if I could go to Robin Patrice, right? And see if I could get me some stuff, like, made custom. But, you know, her stuff be custom. Remember, y'all still got the candles? I got to check. Look, y'all, it's the Mace Jackson Show. We'll take a break and we'll be back. How do you shop and support black businesses? Last minute Christmas guide. We'll be back after these messages. Not the shelter either. All right, we'll be back.
The Mace Jackson Show. We'll be back after this break.
Disney on Ice presents Frozen and Encanto in one exciting family experience. Sing along with Anna and Elsa in wintry Arendelle. And celebrate the power of love, y familia, with Mirabel and Bruno in the show everyone will be talking about, live in your hometown. Playing Chicagoland from January 19th through February 5th. Free parking with ticket purchase. Visit DisneyOnIce.com today.
A lot of thoughts in my mind, gotta designate what to leave, what to take, and appreciate. A lot of people talk fly, but I levitate. Rise above with the love when I meditate. meditate. I roll with God cause he never late. My sundial in denial of the Ben Franks. On the road, let's travel with a full tank. Revolutionary overture, that's two saint. I mean, that's two son. I mean, that's two saints. Like Peter Paul, me and you could be the new saints. Let me paint a new picture on the 16. Woolly haired black man with divine genes. Yeah, I be rapping, but these 16's art. Cathartic, therapeutic, really who needs charts? All I need is heart, God's love and some knowledge. Acknowledge, don't acknowledge, I be good, to be honest. It's like, if you never knew my name, at least I know me. Broken chains on my brain, now I'm set free. At peace in the now, I'm complete. Cause all I ever had to do is just be. Just be. Lot of thoughts in my mind, gotta designate what to leave, what to take, and appreciate. A lot of people talk fly, but I levitate. Rise above with the love when I meditate.
You are listening to The Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Anyway, it's The Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man, DJ Riis, the ruler Riis. And I'm trying to get this last-minute gift-giving guide for black people. I want to support some black people, but Riis, I'm sure I don't want to buy shea butter. And it's like every time you ask somebody to tell you, give me a black-owned store, they got black shea butter and black soap and dashikis, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, I want to go shopping where my son would be like, ooh, thanks, Dad. Right? My daughter would be like, thanks, Dad, I want to rock that. Right? Where I could get a gift for a man or woman, my kids. Also, what can you get your client? You got a good client, you want to get them a gift, but I want them to get something urban. Give us a call, 872-259-7474. Y'all have given me some great reasons. No, we are not getting a Versace fit off of Madison. That does not count. All right.
Definitely, you can, if you're looking for the right stuff, you can definitely shop black on Madison and Pulaski. There's a lot of entrepreneurs out there.
Hold on. I don't know. Oh. So wait, I'm sorry. You said you get a fit on. Wait, back up, Riis. What you say now? You can get you one.
You can always shop black on Madison.
Yeah, but you gonna be shopping from somebody else's.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of entrepreneurs out there.
Right. You can go get you some edibles. You can get Rocks Blow. You can get everything on Madison, but not anyway. So what you got? Give us a call, 872-259-7474. 872-259-7474. If you're looking for men's gear, if you're looking for ladies' gear, or a gift for your lady, where do you go? Call her. You're on the Maze Jackson Show. What's up?
They just hung up, too.
You hater.
They just, literally.
They probably had to go to work.
Just hung up.
All right, well, let me see what else we got. 3 for $50. Ken, you tripping, man. He said you can go to 3 for $50 spot. Robin Patrice, I need a stove. I need somewhere to come. What's on the shelf that I could get from you? Veronica says the Black Mall. Style Guides in Calumet City, Erica said. Ooh, Pillars. Pillars is black owned, right?
Yep, and everybody your boys from, and I went to school with all
Blue
of them.
Fight? What, they was Eastern Illinois?
Yep, I went to school with all of them.
Straight up?
Every last one of them I know.
Really?
Every last one of the boys that made Pillar, I know. Like, I play the game with, talk to a call, kick it. Yeah.
Really? Tell them I want them to come through the thing.
Yeah.
I always see midget is now, so like I also see a lot of people with online locations. Like, where can you pick up? Let's see. Sarah says Recycle Modern in Hyde Park. They had an event this past Saturday with a gentleman named Terrence Pratt, founder of Memoir Fragrances, who make their own scents and engraving. Let me ask a question. Riis, do you like does a gift have to be named, like you have to know the name on it? Like, you know, like I made you. Do you get to bring? Could you bring your lady home some perfume and say I made this perfume just for you, or does she want Eau de Toilette from YSL? Right?
You know she want I guess it's the name brand. You know, it's kind of it's the name brand. It's the thought.
So like you show up with like homemade cologne perfume. Is your wife going?
No, she probably don't think like I hope I don't be itching. So no, I don't think she going like that, man.
If I was talking to Beulah, I would say she said the Silver Room, of course. Probably Alpha owns it. No, I think that's Eric Williams. Where else would you go? Like, okay, so Riis, Success. You ever been a Success? Like, if you want to get your kids some clothes, or like you want to get you some top hip hop fashions, or if you want to spend $1,000, spend $1,000.
Yeah, that's probably why I ain't never been there.
Huh? On some like gym shoes. Like where the black sneakers at for the kids, Riis?
They all the sneakers that's out now, all the black basketball players. Them all
Ken tripping. He said a pack of towels off of 87.
Hey, man, that come in handy, man. I think somebody will like that, man. That's a good gift.
Okay. Ooh. Let me see. Fort Manor. Riis. Tops and Bottoms is not black owned, just so y'all know. Did y'all hear they was catching people at Tops and Bottoms with let me stop. Oh, look at that, Riis. Look at Randy. Randy, we gotta check. We gotta find out Randy's a sneaky guy. He be everywhere. And we don't be knowing. I feel like Randy been sitting in our meetings and we don't be knowing it's him. He came out to Bowfields, he said you should give a Bowfields gift certificate.
Hey, I like that, man. Y'all come, please. I like that idea, Randy.
Ken said Arnie's does their annual bacon and legs breakfast for $10 a ticket. Ugh. Chicago DNCs. What is DNC? You know what that is, Riis?
No.
I don't know what DNC is. Then Trendy Winery in Park Forest. Like, okay, Riis, what black-owned alcohol could you get? So you could go to Kimbark and give a bottle, John Basile. Like, I think I might give my clients, like, could I get 3? What out of black-owned liquors?
You gotta call out boy Mark Aguirre and get that black-owned champagne.
Oh, Mark, give us some Sherlon.
Yeah, you gotta have to call.
We need some Sherlon. All right, like maybe that's what I might do. I might go to Kimbark and get like bottles of liquor, black owned liquor. What, I could get some John Basile tequila, some Uncle Nearest bourbon. What else you get? Some Love Corkscrew wine.
Some you said some black owned alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Disbelief tequila.
Oh, that's right. Disbelief. What you know about Disbelief?
They're my boys too. We working on a little. Yeah, they're my boys.
All right. Let's see. You out there? See, do they know you a maniac, insane Latin disciple?
Nah.
You better find out, cause more of them.
I wear my scarf so they don't see my patch.
Okay. I'll just check it.
After I get them, then I'm.
Ooh, Morris beer.
Yeah, Morris. That's right, Morris.
Oh, we get Morris beer. Oh, I could do a black liquor. That's what I'm going to do for my one client. I'm going to give him a black liquor pack. Y'all drink wine, drink this. Vince said Morris beer. I got that one. We got Sherline, Uncle Nearest, Love Corkscrew. Oh, you talking about Don C? Oh, DNC. Oh, where's it at? Send me that. I might check that out. Get my son something fly from there, or my grandbaby. But that'd be dope. Man, them towels. Raymond Hubbard said cologne and perfume. Oh, my boy Kaylee does cologne and perfume. Star Beer. Look at Reese. Look at Vince. Liquor, alcoholic. I know all the black-owned liquor. Essential Elements on 87th Street. Is that church closed? Like, do y'all still go to Maxine's to get church dresses?
No.
Y'all don't go to, where you go to get, let me see. And Beulah, well, at least we know Don C ain't Alpha. Beulah around here trying to find all the Alpha stores. Okay. So where you gonna shut? So I think I like Success. First Lady hats. Oh yeah, the First Lady hats come from Maxine's. Reese, what you getting your mama for Christmas? I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna get my mama.
You know, she said she ain't want nothing.
That's
She ain't want
you,
nothing.
but you gonna get her nothing?
I mean, I keep asking her, so I'll probably just get her some money. I keep asking her, but you know how her parents be. Yeah.
Okay. Rosebud Reflections on 1240 East 79. Jewelry, clothes, and shoes. We all know about Sherlyn. That Sherlyn is not just Isaiah Thomas, it's also Mark Aguirre. Man, we have Sherlyn. We had a Sherlyn tasting. Remember Don put it together?
Mm-hmm. I've been to quite a few of those.
Let's see. We got Uncle. Who got chitlins on sale? Ooh, I should. Could you imagine delivering a pot of chitlins to a white client? Here you go. Robin Patrice. I'm trying to see what you got. What you got in stock? This the last minute guide. This ain't the order and give me my extra stupid super fly sublimation. I need today. This is for the brothers who might need a little help right now. Help you. Y'all make sure y'all stop by TP too. C-Swill. Yeah, like I did. You know, you can stop by TP. You know, 5401 South Wentworth for anybody that partakes in the great, and you need a gift, like a high class quality gift for your friends or your cousins that smoke or partake. If you want like a super, I think they got like super crazy glass bongs up there. They got the what's the gravity bongs. They have all the cool raw products. They have smoke. They have pipes, ashtrays, rolling trays, high end stuff though.
Like I had the candy. I love the candy. That's what I've been going there for.
Man, man, they got some candy up there. You know, check up Big Swill, 5401 South Wentworth. Get your gifts. Help shop them out, man. You know, every dollar helps, man. We trying to put the brother back. You know, 5401 Reese. They got like if anybody in your family like raw products. If you need a smell proof bag, right? A T-shirt. You need a hippie T-shirt. You need a Reese. They got a Big Swill got a thing where you can put it around your neck and you don't even gotta hold your cigar while you smoke it, and it catch the ashes for you. Now that's some millennial lazy stuff. No, it's for when they playing the game. Apparently, that's what they say.
Well,
when they playing the game, they just lean up.
You need to, especially we could shop at since you was just talking about that. I don't know if you mentioned our first majority black owned.
Cannabis dispensary, Ivory Hall.
See, that's what we can go to. See, but that's only
if you pick up your stuff.
If you gonna pick up your stuff from Obsidian, now don't you?
Not Obsidian.
Oh, TP. Okay. Also, it's two names. Okay,
it's Obsidian. You they don't even know about Obsidian. You be in there. Where Obsidian at? Don't worry about it.
So yeah, TP. So as long as you're gonna stop by TP. before or after, then you can, if you don't want to shop black by your local weed man, or Tyrone. I don't know if he.
You gotta call Tyrone. Go up to he got the ice cream. What they call it? The ice cream joint.
Okay. See.
He got it up on the north side. Ty got his own thing going on.
Ice cream joint.
Carrie said, "Yeah, well they."
I'm gonna have to go send.
You have to check it out. It's the tip. Carrie said finding Sherlyn is like looking for a 4-leaf clover. She can't find it in the stores.
You only have certain ones. You gotta
You gotta call Vince, man. You gotta call Vince. Vince, why she can't find no Sherlyn, man? Call Mark. I tried to get Mark to hang a jersey up in it's like I feel kind of crazy like Riis.
That would have been dope.
Riis, I was like, I want to get a Mark Aguirre signed jersey like for Christmas. And you know what I want for Christmas? I would like to have happen at Obsidian. I know this. I jumped around. Y'all should get ready to buy. You should get somebody an annual membership to Obsidian. You can get a price anywhere from $2,400 a year with a locker. Half of that for $24, $12, and $6. $600 gets you an annual membership. $1,200 gets you a membership with perks, and $2,400 a year gets you membership with a locker. Now you can do that on a monthly basis. We can set that whole thing up for you. You could be just like John Austin, who is our first member.
There you go, man. There you go, Mr.
Man, people been calling asking how do they get their membership? Because I'm telling you, Riis. So, can I tell you we stepped up the game up at Obsidian too?
Yeah, I did. What y'all do?
All right, so at Obsidian now. So have you been to the sport? I don't think you've been to the sports room yet. You ain't been in a minute. So you got to go see the redeco. But in the sports room, we have been really curating the space. So we have a Mike Singletary Hall of Fame signed jersey.
Okay.
Gail Sayers frame signed jersey. Arizona Cardinals signed football. Have a Sugar Shane Mosley signed basketball glove. Recently acquired a Deion Sanders camouflage Dallas Cowboys Hall of Fame helmet. Recently acquired a Jerry Rice, who happens to be a Sigma, also Hall of Fame jersey. We also just recently acquired a signed 91 Dennis Rodman jersey. And so when you walk into the place, now don't forget we've got the signed the UIC first time they went to the playoffs, signed basketball hanging as well. Now, Riis, what I'm trying to do is get all of the meaningful stuff. So I want a signed Mark Aguirre jersey. Like, really what I want is all of the Chicago. Like, I got a white basketball that I want signed by, like, all of the Chicago basketball celebrities.
When they come to Obsidian, you got to tell them they got to
take it out the case and be like, I need you to sign it. But I want to have like a night where like all the basketball players of Chicago, like distinction, like say 10 of them or 12 of them, like, and if you was to get 12 people from Chicago to sign a basketball, they could be high school, college, or pro, like, but they had to be like high school stars. Like I want it to be a Chicago authentic ball.
You want like
Mark
Q Rich,
huh?
You want like Q Rich,
right? I want Quentin Richardson.
Brown, something like that.
I want a Chicago, like I want
even like Corey McGee.
A Chicago signed basketball where I can get whenever somebody comes. It's like, dog, we take the ball out of the case and we have like an official picture where you sign it, right? Also, live music starting. It's only for members now. Now we got Riis is going down starting next month. January 1st, Obsidian. It's going down, man. Get y'all some memberships. Y'all should stop by and see Big Swill over at 5401 South. Help them sell out. Get you a What's in It for the Black People hoodie. It's still some of those left. You can get you a Raw sweatshirt, but get you for those smokers. You going to you going to a party, right? You always stop by Obsidian. Watch, Swill gonna ask me, do we gotta work on on Black Friday? I mean, do we gotta work on Christmas Eve?
You just close early.
Huh?
Just close early. It's Christmas Eve.
Huh?
Yeah.
So on the day when everybody don't have nowhere to get no gifts and they need a last minute gift and you on your way to the party, you like, damn, what could I got it. Let me stop at 5401 South Wentworth, see my man Big Swill, and pick up a gift. Right? Now y'all want to support Big Swill. Go over there, support something, 5401 South Wentworth. Hey, ooh. Yeah, but you can't invite no alphas. Except for Riis. Okay. No, I'm just playing. Look, I do want y'all to have y'all, like, I want all of the good events there. Like, I want your book signings. I want, if you got an artist and you know somebody that's trying to do it. Like, I want to curate content and curate culture. Riis, I went to a store the other day, and the white boy was like, I want to do a sneaker pop-up for your clients. Like, where it's like only shoes 500 and up. Right? Like, and you, like, for the old men that want to have, like, I just want one pair of cool gym shoes that I can always put on only once a year, like, when I go somewhere to show up my son. So they could be like, Dad, your dad got the Foofopty Foops. My son asked me for some Kanye boots yesterday.
Yeah, have you seen them thing Kanye got? I don't care what nobody said. Them Yeezys was ugly, but they were just Yeezys.
So he got some, it's not them big block boots, is it?
I think it is. He's talking about them boots that he was wearing, them big old black boots, yeah.
My son just asked me for some of those. He asked could he trade in his Snow Angels. I was like, nah, dog, after I had to go to Italy to get these chump-ass shoes.
Not Italy. You ain't go to Italy to get the shoes, did you?
Straight from Italy, I ordered them. I'm like, 40. What sizes? I don't even know Italian sizes. Man. And then yesterday, my phone was acting crazy. I was trying to text Aunt Neil because I was trying to get Reagan sizes. So send me those sizes if you're still tuned in. Yeah, man. What's Queen's Day on December 25th? 26th is my daughter's birthday. Riis. Oh, Lord. Oh, well, he definitely ain't getting no Balenciagas. Sorry.
Who not getting them?
MJ.
You want some Balenciagas?
They said them boots was Balenciagas.
Yeah, that's what they was. Yeah.
Oh, dog. My kids be confused. They really be confused. They really do.
Those kids think you got all the money.
My kids be confused. I be like, fam, if I ain't buying it for myself, I certainly ain't buying it for you. If I ain't got a pair that cost that.
Kids swear you got all the money, G.
I have the money. You don't have a job. So you.
That's why they asking you. Because you got the money and they don't have a job.
You gonna be talking about I'm traumatized.
I'm traumatized because my dad would not buy me no Balenciagas when I was a child. All the other kids in my school had on Balenciagas, but he don't know that they wasn't real. And I couldn't get me some.
Oh, I should get a candidate. Riis, what could we get all the candidates for mayor to sign? We should have a thing. I don't know, man. I should make a political room. I got great stuff. Anyway, y'all. Hey, Riis, we only got one day left. Tomorrow we going to have a fun show. They going to cancel us a bunch of times because they going to turn us off a bunch of times. So y'all be ready because we going to be playing some Christmas music. We gonna have some fun. Somebody need to bring, and it need to be some damn Christmas presents. Let me ask a question. Do y'all be expecting Christmas bonuses from y'all bosses? Hold it, Riis. I want to ask you.
It depends on the job.
Okay, right.
Depends on the job.
What's a real Christmas? Like, if it depending on the job, like what do you expect as a Christmas bonus? I clearly could tell that the people at the and do you buy a gift? Who do you get a gift for that provides you regular service? Like, I'm gonna get the Dunkin' Donuts ladies. I know they was looking at me like, it's the 21st. You waiting? I like the Dunkin' Donuts lady. I'm gonna hit them up. I ain't gonna hit the mailman up. Maybe the Amazon dude that come here because he be bringing up some stuff. Well, Riis, what kind of bonus do you expect from a job?
Really all depends on the bonus, but anything like if it's a regular job, then Anything 500 and up is good. Like if I'm
Anything
doing
5 and up.
like if it's like a regular job where I worked up
500.
40, like if I worked up like 40 hours a week and 80, yeah.
Do you expect?
Like at least like if I can't get that, then at least throw me a party. Like have a Christmas party where my liquor free, and then I can drink $500 worth of liquor. Either way it
You
go.
clearly went to Mays Jack University. So yeah, some people do that to us.
Either way it go.
All right, so maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll throw us can it be after Christmas though?
Yeah,
Can I throw a party? Let me throw us I'll throw us like a shindig. We didn't have a live broadcast either. Did we have a live broadcast this year?
Was it early this year?
Riis, I don't know that we did it this year. The last live broadcast was around Christmas last year when they said, "Be that grateful."
I'm trying to think. Did we have one?
We did not have a live broadcast this year.
I'm going to have to look that up.
Because we still had the video game. Remember the last time we had the broadcast, we was crunched up in the corner.
You're right about that.
We need to have a live broadcast. We need to have one before the end of the year. We could do it. Everything is over there already. We already got a board over there. We could just pop it up and make it crack. Would people come though? I don't know.
Probably would. It gotta have us a weekend one too though. I think that one would go. That one would be real.
Like a Saturday morning.
Yeah, and do something maybe.
Like have like the 360 out. And have a little breakfast. Well, it's too late for a toy drive.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, like next time.
All right. Look, y'all, it's the Mays Jackson Show. The Duncan lady told you she was off Christmas Eve. Oh, so then I got to go drop them off. I bet if I called them, they'll make sure I had coffee there, though. The Dunkin' Donuts people treat me like, they treat me like I'm a celebrity at the Dunkin' Donuts. They be like, "Good morning, Mace." I be like, "Good morning." They be like, "We want you to try the new cookie." I be getting all type of samples, but I do give. I hit the Dunkin' Donuts ladies off though. Like I get them because they like. Yeah, I hit the Dunkin' Donuts ladies. I give them 100. I be like, psh, psh.
You give them 100 what?
$.
You better not let your kids and the kids. Now y'all heard that if you giving a Dunkin' Donuts lady $100.
Hey man, do you know how important coffee? I see the Dunkin' Donuts. I think I might have seen the Dunkin' Donuts ladies more than my family some days. What you would? No, yeah. They look, Riis. Do you understand what it's like to walk into Dunkin' Donuts on a Saturday morning and it is 100 people there, and they be like, "Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me." It'd be people in line, and they be like, "Here's your coffee, sir. It's worth it." I'd be like, "Thank you," and they be mad. And you know what? I pay for just the anger that the white people have that I get to cut in line like that. It's worth it. It's worth it. They treat me so good, though. I told you they tried to give me a Dunkin' Donuts hat. I was like, I'm supposed to wear this? But that's okay. I wear it at the crib every once in a while. I would work at Dunkin' Donuts. I would love to do like one of them boss for days, but I really wish that somebody who owns a McDonald's would let me work in the kitchen for like a day or like at least a shift. Like I would love to go back and just make hamburgers and fries and all of that for a day. And I would love to work at a Burger King for a day too. Right? Not for a whole day. But like for a shift, like a lunch shift, to see if I still got it. Could I still handle under pressure? Huh?
You don't think you got it?
Oh, I got it. Oh, I feel like I'll whoop a Whopper's ass right now. Mayo, lettuce, 2 tomatoes, 4 pickle. Man, mayo, lettuce, tomato. You can't change the Whopper. They could put it in a microwave. They could do, but you can't change them. But they got an automatic ketchup maker. Look, bro. Mayo, lettuce, 2 tomatoes, 4 pickles, 3 rings of ketchup, and a half an ounce of onions. Slap that bad boy. The only difference is we used to have boxes. Do you remember when the Big Mac came in the phone box?
I remember when it came in the cardboard box.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want a Big Mac. All right, y'all. This is the Mays Jackson Show.
I remember when I know you remember a lot cheaper, but I tell you, my childhood price of a Big Mac growing up was $3.25.
Mine was $1.25.
That is insane.
My mother. So the first Big Mac that I ever had was at the McDonald's on 63rd and King Drive. I might have been 4 years old, 5 years old, and my mom gave me a bite of her Big Mac, and it was $1.25. And let me tell you, like, I might make Big Macs tonight. My own. I swap out the American cheese now for cheddar. And then I make a fake bun in the middle. But yeah, I think I might make Big Macs tonight, man. You just made me hungry. All right, y'all, this is the Maze Jackson Show. I got to go turn on the water. So y'all don't forget, if you are planning, if you got property or you got in your house, you need to make sure that you turn on the drip. Because it's supposed to be cold this weekend, Riis. And so it's supposed to be, you don't want your pipes to freeze, so you got to turn on a little drip in the building. You know what I'm saying? So your pipes don't freeze, they don't bust. So, yeah, it is the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. Got my man, DJ Riis, the ruler. Man, I got to go take care of some business. But this is the show where we ask the question, don't nobody want none of Ken Steve's gifts. He done sent y'all to Ernie's. He done gave y'all towels off the expressway. Man, somebody said, you ain't never had the fruit nut bag. That was Freylana yesterday. Okay, tomorrow we got to talk about what is the, I don't want to say the worst gift, but what is the most interesting gift you got for Christmas? Like, where you had to smile. Like, it's part of the reason, Riis, I don't open up gifts in front of people. Because your parents ever give you something and you was like, for real? For real, I don't really want this. Tomorrow, we're going to tell us your Christmas stories. Tell us your best. What about, you'll shoot your eye out, kid. Did you ever get asked for something that you wanted so bad and it was whack once you got it? I'm talking about a Christmas gift. All right, y'all. This is the Maze Jackson Show. I'm your host, Maze Jackson. For my man, DJ Riis, the ruler, and Ruthie Moore, every day we ask the question, what's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them. Maze said, we out of here. Peace.
Let's get down to business and go ahead and address the facts, man. Lightfoot seems more lesbian than black. Rahm Emanuel's another case, he was just as tired. 50 closed schools left much to be desired. Police had Anjanette naked on that body cam. They suppressed the footage so it couldn't touch a lot of hands. Reminds me of that 16 shots in that cover-up. Both of them similar, so I went and dug it up. George Floyd killed, a lot of riots happened in the town. Southside burned and they wouldn't let them bridges down. Grandmother sick, need a prescription and plus a couple groceries. You gon' have to travel just to get it now. COVID-19 out here shutting all the business down. Not enough SBA loans to even give around. So many failed businesses that you could put them in the pile. If you don't survive the pandemic, it's gonna sit you down. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. Shout out to Willie Wilson, hope one day you get to send it. We need some different players in the game to handle business. Too many shady characters like Madigan and Blago. But when you really break it down, it's typical Chicago. City full of gangsters, it's what the land was built on. Same streets with hood legends, DNA get spilled on. Carjackers out here lurking, trying to get they steal on. Looking for a block to put them Hellcat wheels on. Let us give bogus appraisals a red line. Car crackers out here getting minimal fair time. And I'm concealed carry, I stay with the pipe. But Illinois gun laws giving minimal rights. Stay up on the swivel, make sure I'm moving tight. Check all of my mirrors when I pull up to the light. Pick my homie up from out of town, man, he caught a flight. He was hella nervous, told him, shorty, this a way of life. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks. We sing, dance, play ball, entertain, and crack jokes. Government infested black neighborhoods with crack smoke. System that milked us so bad, we got lactose. Still trying to find out what's in it for us black folks.